Copper, stop. God, this is already going to be one of the most unorganized episodes of the entire show. I can just tell. It has sued. Days, or Copper, whatever. Geico, 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Yep, it sure could. And for a great low rate, can you fuck? For a great low rate, you sound exactly like the guy. I didn't even do that on purpose. I didn't even, that was not even, I didn't like even consciously try to do the voice. That was just completely, just or not spontaneous, but whatever. Alright. Just moving these over here. Nothing to do with what we're talking about, but okay, I don't know if Spider's going to be here yet or not, but until then, welcome to Wonder After Dark. And this is already the most unorganized episode thus far. So, first off, I get that I'm 19, but the only legendary hitman is Bret Hart, who I know nothing about. Absolutely nothing. So I literally cannot, I know I say this a lot, but I cannot comment on that because I don't know jack shit about Bret Hart. Look up Bret Hart after this. Okay, but, you're probably wondering what's with the whole 15-minute delay. Well, first of all, I was watching the new episode of oh, we mentioned his brother in a previous stream. Yeah, we did, and I forgot until right now. But anyway, you're probably wondering what's with the whole 15-minute Owen Hart. Yeah, you're probably wondering what's with the whole 15-minute delay. Well, I was watching the new episode of Found, which came on earlier. I like that show. I'll have to cover it sometime. Then, I was pissed. I was brushing my. I fell like you, like Owen Hart fell for. Yep. Well, anyway, I was watching the new episode of Found. So, yeah. Then, I was brushing my teeth for the night. Then I took a piss, and then I had to bring Copper to bed. So, I fell for you like the Twin Towers. Yeah. So I do apologize for the delay there, but when you factor in everything, the 1 hour Found, the 15 cumulative minutes of bathroom activity plus Copper, yeah, that comes up to around :3C. Yep. So, yeah, sorry for the delay. :3. Yeah, sorry for the delay. The other thing I want to bring up before I start yapping my stupid little head off, this is yet another instance where a topic was handed to me and then I completely forgot about it the next morning. On the previous episode, Click was suggested to me, and I literally all day today, I completely forgot about that. John Wick, today is Wonder Dark, yep. John Wick came out 10 years ago today. So I said to myself, oh, I'll cover John Wick tonight. But then I completely forgot until not even an hour ago that you suggested Click. John Wick 5 when? Funny you mention that. That's already in development. Anyway, but I think, but who knows? Does John Wick die? Depends. How many times have you spoiled a modern movie for yourself lately? Now, that's not me being rude. That's me genuinely asking. Like, how often does a modern day movie genuinely surprise you, and how often? Four or five? Three or four? Maybe five. What would be those four or five? Short answer, yes. Anyway. Oh, God. Okay, anyway. But yeah, I completely forgot Click was suggested to me, but we're still going to cover John Wick just to acknowledge the fact that it's the 10th anniversary. Plus, it's a great movie, so. That, and we haven't really dipped into does John Wick go after his stolen dog. If you mean his murdered dog in the case of the first movie, then yes. Somebody has not seen John Wick, and it shows. Anyway, who knows? I might still cover Click if we have time. Wouldn't be the first Wonder After Dark double feature this month. If I don't cover Click tonight, I'll probably do it some other time, I don't know. But for now, oh fucking hell, John Wick is a horrible movie. No, John Wick is a 2014 American action thriller film directed by Chad Stahelski. That name that I can't say to save my life. And written by Derek Kolstad. Written my name, yep. And written by Derek Kolstad. Keanu Reeves, of course, stars as John Wick. Who is Chad Sabota? I don't know. I don't know. I can't answer that question. If it's wrestling, then I definitely can't answer. But anyway. Keanu Reeves stars as John Wick, a legendary hitman who comes out of retirement. He sounds like a prick, yep. A legendary hitman who. I hate Chad Sabota, yep. A legendary hitman who comes out of retirement to seek revenge against the men who killed his dog. A final gift from his recently deceased wife. I hope I never meet the guy. Oh, War. Anyway. So now you know the basic plot of the movie. Spoilers for a 10-year-old movie. Anyway, the film stars, of course, Keanu. Yep, that do be almost how my name is spelled. Anyway, I mean, you're missing a few letters, but it's other. Will Huff and Puff her dog. Don't tempt me, because you know for a fact when Daisy dies, I am seriously gonna stuff her corpse and turn her into a bong. No, you just know for a fact Daisy is not getting a proper burial. She's gonna be turned into a bong. You can decide whether or not that. I don't mean Daisy. Oh, I know, but see, here's my thing. Copper would at least have the decency to get a proper burial. Daisy wouldn't. I mean Copper. Oh yeah, I know. You'll blow. Yep. Okay, no. That's exactly what I'd expect to come out of Spider and not you. Because Spider's the one who'd be saying too much. But then again, I weirdly enough love when he says too much. Don't blow the dog. I won't. I'm not that bad. Trust me, I may be a creep, but I have standards. Big standards. But that's enough giving a. You can blow a hot dog if it's too hot. Anyway, there we go. Yep. There we go. We fixed it. Now it's not highly questionable bestiality, the movie. Anyway. The film, of course, stars Keanu Reeves and also stars Michael Nivquist. Just add ketchup, yep. Alfie Allen, Adrienne Palicki, Bridget Moynihan, Dean Winters, Ian McShane, John Leguizamo, and Willem Dafoe. Quagmire had sex with a giraffe. Yep, he sure did. And that is somehow not the craziest sex-related story, not just on Family Guy, but ever. Oh yeah, Willem Dafoe. That's how you know it's going to be a based movie. Anyway, the giraffe baby said, "Giraffity." Yeah, giraffity sounds like I don't even know. Anyway, the film was produced by a fuck ton of companies. It was produced by Thunder Road Pictures 8711 Productions, MJW Films, and Definite Films, and distributed by Summit Entertainment. Holy shit. It released on October 24th, 2014. Happy 10th anniversary. It had a budget of $20 to $30 million, very small budget, and made $86 million. DW is a good girl, sure. But yeah, it had a $20 to $30 million budget and made $86 million. So it was definitely a success. Could you tell? Anyway, Kolstad's script drew on his interest in action, revenge, and neo-noir films. Producer Basil that name, purchased the rights as his first independent film production. John Wickerman, yep. John Niggerman, anyway. Reeves, whose career was declining at the time, liked the script and recommended that the experienced stunt choreographers, Stilinski and David Leitch, not to be confused with David, not the bees. I believe that would be Keanu Reeves, or that would be Nicolas Cage, not Keanu Reeves. Not the bees was Nicolas Cage. I said Keanu Reeves is Cosmic Black. I actually really don't know. I actually don't know. No, like, totally going off track here, but like, given their hesitation to hear the N word, I would imagine so. But I actually have, like, it's funny. I've been friends with him for a while now, but I've never actually. I hope not for my. But anyway, it's funny. Me and Cosmic have known each other for a while, but yet I've never actually seen his face. But I'm just gonna assume black, or if not black, then at least dark. Because it feels like everyone I know has some heritage. I don't know. Even when I searched my last name, you don't have to have. Uh, 2 messages got retracted. Anyway, but yeah, I actually don't know. But I feel like that might be the case. Anyway, David Leitch, or Leitch, not to be confused with David Lynch, direct the action scenes. Stilisky and Leitch, I swear I pronounce their names differently every time, successfully lobbied to co-direct the project. You don't have to have seen his face to know. Well, you're not wrong. But given the uncomfortable, you could ask, but yeah, I could ask, but you know. I really don't want to sound like Charlie on it. Okay. I know you, the audience, have not seen It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Are you black? Can you tell I'm not Wigga? Anyway. I really would hate to make myself sound like Charlie from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Oh, they got niggers hanging from rafters. Wow. Nice one. Coffee? Hitler? Are you a nice guy? No, I'm a Nickelodeon. Anyway. Okay, that's actually enough saying slurs. Oh my god. Yeah, we're done. Anyway. Principal photography. But yeah, I don't know. Principal photography began in October 2013 on a 20 to 30 million budget and concluded that December. Stileski and Leitch say slurs rapid fire. I'll do that in a minute. I'm not refusing to, but I'll say it in a rapid fire way. Okay, nigger, border rat, beaner, taco. Well, yeah, taco could be a slur. White man, I mean, yeah, not really a slur, but ching chong, there we go. I was gonna say a slur for Choctaws, but I don't know of any. Simpson. Anyway, Stileski and Leitch focused on highly choreographed and long single takes to convey action. Yellow people are Simpson. Yep. Eschewing the rapid cuts and close-up shots of contemporary action films. Anyway, they struggled to secure Asians are like SpongeBob, correct. Cosmic, if you ever see this, I promise we are not racist. Both yellow and they can't. Actually, 8 billion people on Earth, I promise we are not racist. Anyway, they struggled to secure theatrical distributors because of industry executives were dismissive of an action film by first-time directors, and Keanu Reeves' recent films had underperformed. Despite this, Lionsgate, under the the group chat got leaked. We haven't done anything. We're a totally peaceful racist group. Anyway, I feel like sending that video in the server was probably the domino that set those events in motion. I'm not even lying, because that was one of the last things that went out before it happened. No, I am not kidding. I think that video being sent in that server inadvertently caused it. I feel like that was the domino. Okay, there's a subreddit called r/am I the devil where posts from other subreddits done by awful, insufferable people are reposted. I see Reddit has the bullying of Twitter too. Anyway. Alright, despite this struggle, Lionsgate, under the Summit Entertainment banner, purchased the distribution rights 2 months before the release date. Anyway, following a successful marketing campaign that changed its perception from disposable entertainment to a prestige event helmed by affable leading actor, John Wick exceeded box office projections and became a modest success, grossing $86 million worldwide. And it received generally positive reviews for its style and action sequences. One subreddit has been banned from it because it's too obvious of a piping issue for... Damn. Damn. Anyway. But critics hail r/sex offender support. If that name doesn't trigger you, I don't know what. Yeah, no, normally I have. How do they get a support? I don't know, but I'm not touching that. Normally, I'll crack a joke no matter how horrible it sounds or how horrible it makes me look. I'm genuinely not touching that. No. You can't. I'm not gonna. The last thing I want is to be thrown into a damn jail cell before Christmas. Anyway. Moving on. Critics hailed John Wick as a comeback for Keanu Reeves. It's banned from r/am I the devil because genuinely every post would qualify. Yeah, clearly. Anyway, critics hailed John Wick as a comeback for Reeves in a role that played to his acting strengths. The film's mythology of a criminal underworld with rituals and rules was praised as its most distinctive and interesting feature. which I do agree with. Excuse me, which I do agree with. It is the most interesting aspect. But basically, the posts are exactly how you think it would be. Yeah, I can tell. Anyway, what I was saying. John Wick, of course, because of its success, became a franchise, including the sequels, John Wick Chapter 2, released in 2000. Nobody, society wants me ostracized for being a Pete. They not like us. Anyway, John Wick, of course, was a success, which of course spawned a franchise, including John Wick Chapter 2, which released in 2017, John Wick Chapter 3, Parabellum, released in 2019, and John Wick Chapter 4, released in 2023. And it also got a prequel television series titled The Continental, which released on Peacock, also in 2023. And next year is being followed up with a spin-off film titled Ballerina in 2025. And has also gotten several video games and comic books. So yeah, John Wick was definitely an unexpected success. And would you believe this movie was originally supposed to go straight to DVD? Continental, now streaming on the cock, yep. Yeah, would you believe that John Wick was supposed to go straight to DVD originally, and then it came out in theaters and became a massive, unexpected hit? That is not my sign to start trying. That's my sign to give the fuck up. Anyway, some retrospective assessments have identified John Wick to be among the best action films ever made. It is seen as having revitalized. Did you know I once cared? And then I met you, cunt. Anyway. It is seen as having revitalized the genre and popularized long single takes and choreographed detailed action. I was gonna go to court, but then I got high. Long single take. What was that sentence again? Long single takes and choreographed detailed action. Stay tuned. Anyway. Alright. But what about reception? And I love how now we're just singing because I got high. Yep. We're just singing because I got high. Okay. Sorry, just checking up on Friendo. Anyway, because I'm by. Yep. Alright. Because I'm by. On Rotten Tomatoes, the film has an 86% approval rating of, 86%. I like guys and girls because I'm bi, yep. Anyway, on Rotten Tomatoes, the film has an 86% approval rating based on 227 critic reviews and an average score. Boobies and PPs arouse me, and I know why, yep. And an average score of 6.9 out of 10. The consensus reads, stylish, thrilling, and giddily kinetic, John Wick serves as a satisfying return to action for Keanu Reeves and what it looks like it could be the first of a franchise. Which it was. Because I'm bi, because I'm bi, because I'm bi. I was gonna drink some Sprite, but I'm white. Anyway. What I was saying. On Metacritic, the film has a score of 68 out of 100, based on 40 critics indicating generally favorable reviews. Audiences polled by CinemaScore gave the film an average grade of B on an A+ to F scale. A little malt liquor would have been real tight, but I'm white, yep. Okay, I am not reading this entire damn specific part of the page. It's a motherfucking novel. So I'll save you the trouble. We're just going to completely skip over all the critical thoughts. Alright, skip down. Okay, where is... Son of a bitch. Okay. I hate how some Wikipedia... Okay, there we go. It's under post-release. Now I'm skipping mocha lattes with soy on the side because I'm white, because I'm white, because I'm white. Racism, anyway. I got me a real good life because I'm white, yep. Anyway. What I was going to say. I got me a house, dog, and kids and wife because I'm white. Anyway. John Wick was then released as a digital download in January 2015. This was followed... Hang on. This was followed by a I can retire when I'm 40 and I know why yet. Anyway, John Wick was released as a digital download in January 2015. Because I'm white, because I'm white, because I'm white, yep. Alright, now I will finish reading this. Anyway. It was released as a digital download in January 2015. And was then followed by a DVD and Blu-ray Rucka Rucka Alley, yep. Anyway, and it was then followed by a DVD and Blu-ray release in February of that year. The physical release includes a commentary track by Stileski and Leitch, 6 brief featurettes about the training and design of the stunt work, the making of the film, Stileski and Leitch's history as stunt coordinators, aspects of the film's criminal underworld, the nightclub action sequence, and the influence of New York City on John Wick. And then it was followed by a 4K Ultra HD release in 2017, which contained all the same special features as the previous Blu-ray. Hey there, kids. My name's Jared. I'm a friend. Can I eat a sandwich with you? Anyway, here's the 4K release. Again, this released sometime after the Blu-ray and the DVD, but it does contain all the same, and I'm aware you just cannot fucking see it on camera, but contains all this. How about a foot-long wheat or white? What kind of bread? Help me squeeze the mayo out the tube. You are not listening, but anyway. Now, this released sometime after the Blu-ray, but it does contain all the bonus features from the Blu-ray, which is nice. Anyway, Jwicky Boy, John Wick, Ultra HD Blu-ray. Can't even damn see it there. I'm a Korean, yep. Can't even damn see it, but Summit and Lionsgate. The back. Yeah. 4K is skill issue. No, actually, 4K has its advantages. There are the bad ones, but the added resolution, I can't play my single 4K. Well, here's what you're doing wrong. I'm saying this politely. Here's what you're doing wrong. What you need to get the maximum effect... Yeah, let me just... Okay, I'm trying to... Okay. Actually, why am I even... Okay. Yeah. Explanation's right here. Here's what you're doing wrong in regards to I can't play my single 4K. What you need are a 4K TV, that's the big one, as well as a 4K Ultra HD player. I'm gonna be real, you explaining 4K isn't gonna convince me. You're stubborn, but I respect that. But anyway, what I was saying. Special features include This conversation is over. Well, I'm still showing this, so don't be a little bitch about it. Audio commentary by filmmakers Chad Stileski and David I don't even know if I'm saying their names right at this point. Don't fuck with John Wick, just like you shouldn't fuck with me. Calling in the Cavalry. Destiny of a Collective. Assassin's Code. Nah, you can put it away. Shut up. Red Circle. And New York City Noir. Show a DVD or Blu-ray. 1, this includes the Blu-ray. 2, I don't have it on DVD. Stop fucking assuming. Anyway. Inside, of course, you have your 4K disc and your Blu-ray disc. Hey, look, there's a Blu-ray. I'm not assuming. Well, assuming that I have it on DVD, I'm just saying, you were assuming, though, because show a DVD, I don't have one for John Wick specifically. I do have it on Blu-ray, but it's included in here. Anyway, Blu-ray disc, 4K disc, both of them are movie and special features. So, actually, I wasn't. Okay. Enough making each other look stupid tonight. So why you need both discs, I don't know, but it's nice to have options. And something I do like, even if it is a little stupid, how the disc art, they actually put the disc hole where but then again, you misinterpret me all the time, so why am I not surprised? Because we are varying levels of autistic. My kind of autistic is fairly chill unless you need basic clarification. Anyway, I'm aware you can't fucking see it on camera because on my end it's dark as shit, but something I really love about this release on all formats is they actually put the disc hole through the barrel of the gun. So, that's so corny, but I love it. Darkwick, yeah. But yeah, they put like the disc hole through the barrel of the gun. Let me just turn on my flashlight so you can see that, like, at all. Disc hole, hot, yep. So yeah, he's holding the gun there, but you can see where the hole of the disc is the hole of the gun. That's both stupidly clever and just stupid. But yeah. Now, can streaming give you that? I don't fucking think so. Anyway, but yeah. So, now that we got that, he's shooting me out of his hole. Yep. I want to be shot in a hole. And I don't mean shot with cum. I mean, I won't finish that because YouTube will think I'm promoting something. But I think you get where I was going with that. I hope you get where I was going with that. Anyway. Okay, but now that I've yapped my head off about John Wick and just made myself look like an even bigger egotistical asshole than I probably already am, to be quite frankly honest with all of you. But do keep in mind you're a Gex offender, yep. Is it Gex night? Anyway. Although, to be honest, after everything that happened this year, I honestly probably should register myself as a Gex offender. And actually, I feel like I should just get myself thrown in the slammer. Anyway, but what I was saying. Now that I finished yapping my head off about John Wick, what do I think of the movie? You really shouldn't. Advice taken. But, of course, it's that self-doubt and self-guilt. But let's not get too depressing. That's what the movie's all about. Because if you do, you could lose access to so much shit. Yeah, that does make sense. But let's not get too depressing. After all, that's what the movie we're talking about is for. So, John Wick. What do I think of it? Is it a great movie? For some, they're lucky if they can touch a TV remote. Yeah. You are not wrong. In fact, you're actually completely right. But anyway, what do I think of John Wick? You know, is it as great? But honestly, I feel no sympathy for them. Mother of God. Mother of God and Jesus and Lucifer even, and every other religious deity all at once. Everything, everywhere, all at once. Anyway. Okay, but is it a great movie? Is it highly overrated? I'm not even going to do the whole is it A, B, or C? I mean, neither should you feel sympathy for an SO. I mean, I don't feel sympathy for myself, so it evens itself out. But you really shouldn't feel sympathy for an SO, like, at all. Why else do you think the sex offender shuffle exists? But yeah. Don't give me that, Mother of God, for that. Okay. Anyway, but John Wick, what do I think? Is it a great movie? As great as everyone says it is? Do I think it's massively overrated? Well, to be quite honest, I was originally going to do the whole ABC, but I'm not even going to do that. It is a great movie. And while I do think it is up there with the great action movies, I don't... The sex offender shuffle is the only good thing. Correct. Anyway. Hey, YouTube, we're not promoting anything. We're not sketch. Anyway. I have to wonder how many more episodes of this show we will last before I even finish. I have to wonder with how much sketchy shit has been said between the three. I mean, Spider's not here for this one, but between all the sketchy shit that's been said between the three of us, I have to wonder. Okay, what does it say? John Wick is overrated, and that the idea that it's overrated is overrated, and it's pretty. Even though you are most likely trolling with that statement, pretty much. I think it is a great movie, through and through. It's got great action, great suspense, great music, amazing choreography. Keanu Reeves is just perfect. Like, nobody else could play. That's a double neck. Whatever. Like, I couldn't imagine anybody else playing John Wick other than Keanu Reeves. It's just a great movie all around. Just all around. Would I recommend it? Well, it depends. It depends. If action movies like this, about like Keanu Reeves is an actor, correct, and I'm a whore. Anyway. Okay, but would I recommend John Wick? Is The Matrix 4 bad? I would give you an honest answer to that question, but I'd rather save that for when we actually cover the Matrix movies. Because somehow, over the course of 100 episodes, we haven't. I'm a little impressed, honestly. I just feel like at some point we would have done at least the first. Okay, many people say Matrix Resurrections is bad. While I don't personally think it's, like, bad, per se, it is pretty much just another Legacy sequel that came out, like, 20 plus years later. When I say that, I specifically mean, like, oh, cool, Neo kind of relives the first movie again, kind of. But we already saw Neo get awakened and be made aware of the Matrix. We already saw his relationship with Trinity. We already saw Morpheus. He did it. Yeah, you were not listening, but whatever. It's basically just Matrix 1 again, just with some stuff changed. So if you want to watch Matrix 1, that sounds so dumb, by the way. I mean, it's not the dumbest movie I've ever seen, but I don't know. It basically, it's not the worst movie I've ever seen, but it's pretty much just a rehash of Matrix 1. Matrix 1, but Neo is old. To be a little more specific, it's Matrix 1, but Neo is old, but he's also a game developer who made a hit video game series called The Matrix, and also Warner Bros. Canonically exists in the Matrix universe, and they own the rights to the Matrix game series. And they also recast Agent Smith with King from Hamilton. And they also recast Morpheus. Oh, so wait. Do tell. I can already tell it's going to be one of those novels. Oh, look, it's Sacha Baron Cohen. The trilogy was in universe the whole time. Note the events of Matrix 1, 2, and 3 canonically happened. Like, is it the same Neo as the trilogy? Correct. The Neo that made the Matrix video games is the Neo that lived through the events in the video game. So, okay. So, Neo, or Thomas Anderson, made the video games, Matrix 1, 2, 3, a trilogy. Smith, who is his boss at the game company, informs him that Warner Bros. Wants to make a fourth Matrix game, and they're going to do it with or without them. So ultimately, they agree to do Matrix 4 at the request of Warner Bros. But Neo, or Thomas Anderson, starts to go a little nutty. He's starting to think the Matrix events are real, because he's seeing the pills, he's seeing the glitches, he's seeing everything. He runs into Trinity at a coffee shop several times. But of course he sees a therapist, played by Neil Patrick Harris. But then it turns out, once Morpheus comes into the picture, hey, Neo, you're Neo, and everything that you did in the game, yeah, that wasn't just a game. That sounds so meta that it makes Stab look like a masterpiece. Actually, though. But yeah, basically... So basically, he made the games... the Matrix basically convinces Neo that he made this game trilogy. Basically, it gaslights him. There, I just made it fucking make sense. He gets gaslit. There, does that make sense now? Oh, and also, Neo and Trinity's pods are like right next... Oh yeah, they're back in pods again. Their pods are like right next to each... I mean, in-universe Stab is so bad it's good. I imagine in-universe bad... God damn it. I imagine in-universe Stab is so bad it's good. Correct. Anyway. Same here. Anyway. Oh yeah, Neo and Trinity are back in pods again, for some reason. They're right next to each other because apparently, according to Neil Patrick's character, they're so powerful together that it could run the whole Matrix. I don't fucking get it. I only ever seen Matrix 1. I've unfortunately seen all of them, including the Animatrix. Unfucking fortunately. Kill me. Also, what happened to Tank from the first film? I don't think that is ever even acknowledged. I genuinely, I don't think that's ever acknowledged at any point. Animatrix, I've heard, is the best one. It actually is the best one. Stay tuned for when we cover the Animatrix. But only after we've unfortunately slogged through all the others. Kill me, anyway. Okay, but yeah, there's my little rant about how good is it, though? A masterpiece, thank you for asking. Like, genuinely, every segment is better than the last, and it never lets up. It's always consistently great. Oh yeah, Matrix, the Animatrix is not like a straightforward story. It's an anthology film made up of different stories within the universe at different points. It's not like another direct sequel, although you could say it's a prequel, because some of it actually takes place before the movie. Hey, remember when this was about John Wick? I had I might have gone insane, chat. Well, gee, given the fact that you built a scale model of the Diesel Works in Minecraft, I think you have gone insane. I think I broke you because you have not said anything, audience. Oh, wait. The only white leads nowadays are the ones attached to previous franchise. I'm not going to comment on that, not because it's racist, but because it's completely accurate. Also, hey, look, over my shoulder, it's Sacha Baron Cohen. You know, Sacha Baron Cohen from the hit film Madagascar, and the hit film Borat, and the hit film Talladega Nights, The Ballad of Ricky Bobby, and the hit that it's technically not accurate. I don't know. I'm tired. But still, I mean, yeah, whatever. I love Sacha Baron Cohen. Hey, remember when this was about John Wick? But, oh, I miss white leads. I'm going to reluctantly say same. Anyway. Alright, time for the funny image. Anyway, tonight's funny image is a 2-for-1 double feature, double whopper, double blowjob, double triple supreme cunt. P. Diddy, yep, here's Diddy Kong. Diddy Kong, Baby Oil, Johnson & Johnson, twofer, yep. And here's the other funny, Mike Zilla. Epic, yep, epic. Fuck my face till it falls off, daddy. That image was made in 2013, by the way. Yeah, honestly, just looking at it, it just gives 2013. I can't explain how, but it just does. It just you got the phrase wrong. Whatever. It's Wonder After Dark, the only show where I don't know. Do I ever know? No, I do not. Anyway. Fuck me, daddy, till my face falls off. Yep. Alright, But yeah, John Wick. If you like mob boss, crime underworld movies, and you like sad, miserable, puppy gets murdered movies, go check it out. If you like Debbie Downers, go check it out. Or if you're just a fan of Keanu Reeves and you're a fan of action, go check it out. I guess I'll give it a 10. Well, guess what? Given that I've actually seen the movie, I will, of course, only because I heard it's really good. And it is. But anyway, I will give John Wick as well a solid 10. Do the sequels live up to that? Stay tuned eventually. I'm not covering the John Wicks back to back, even though there's only 4 of them, but still, stay tuned. And now we're going to take a brief intermission. We'll be right back after this break. Now back to the show. John Wick, more like John Click. I guess that's your sign that you want me to talk about Click. Given that I did originally say I was going to do that, but then I completely forgot because I'm just terrible at doing anything on time or remembering anything or being a good person, you know, all the life essentials. Click is an interesting film. I guess you want me to talk about Click still, which, I mean, I gladly will. I got 30, well, not quite 30 minutes, but yay or nay, we talk Click for the remainder of this episode. I'm gonna whip the shirt off because it's starting to get hot and sweaty in here. It starts off as a run-of-the-mill Sandler film. You would be correct. But then the last 30 minutes is actually really good. Correct. Wonder After Dark, the only show where it gets hot and sweaty in this fucker of a room. Lick my testicles. Okay. I guess you want me to talk about Click, which, I mean, I'm not opposed to doing, but, you know. Okay, I guess I'll talk about Click. Also, what makes the film is Christopher Walken. Yes, indeed. Well, because it's, well, only 12:05, and I really don't know what the hell else to talk about. I guess I'll spend the remainder of this episode reviewing Click. I mean, it wouldn't be the most bizarre double feature ever. Click is a 2006 American comedy film directed by Frank Carrassi, name, written by Steve Coren and Mark O'Keefe. I'm really bad with names. Both of whom produced with Jack name Neil H. Mortez and Adam Sandler, who also starred in the lead role, because what was he supposed to do? Not. Anyway, the film co-stars Kate Beckinsale, Christopher Walken, Henry Winkler, David Hasselhoff, Julie Kavner, and Sean Astin. The film is based on The Magic Thread, a folk tale included in the Book of Virtues. Sandler plays Michael Newman, a workaholic family man who acquires a magical universal remote that enables him to control reality. The film co-stars Kate Beckinsale as his wife Donna, and Christopher Walken as Morty, the eccentric stranger who gives Michael the remote. Wait, it's based on something? Yeah, apparently, and if you think that's surprising, I didn't know until right now. I just read it, but I had no time to react. Honestly, Click is a guilty pleasure of mine. Same. But literally until right now, right this very second, I did not know this movie was based on anything. Moving on. The film was produced by, oh God, Columbia Pictures, Revolution Studios, Happy Madison Productions, and Original Film, and was distributed by Sony Pictures Releasing. The more you know, .gif, correct. Anyway, the film released on June 23rd, 2006, had a budget of $82.5 million, and made $240.6 million. Definitely a huge, stinky, loaded diaper motherfuck of a success. Anyway, filming began in late 2005 and was finished by early 2006. Sony Pictures Releasing, under Columbia Pictures, released Click in the US on June 23rd, 2006. Anyway, it was not. Now, this is interesting. It was nominated for Best Makeup at the 79th Academy Awards. Adam Sandler films usually make money. Let me provide a slight correction. They usually made money until he sold his soul to Netflix. Sandler is better than most people give him credit for. I agree. I agree. Like, people give him way too much shit. Except for 8 Crazy Nights. That deserves all the shit. But anyway. But this is interesting. It was nominated for Best Makeup at the 79th Academy Awards, but it lost. He has made a lot of shit. Yeah. Anyway, but it lost to Pan's Labyrinth. This makes Click the only Sandler-produced film as of 2024 to be nominated for an Academy Award, which is actually very surprising. Alright, what about critical reception? Rotten Tomatoes gave Click a score of 34% based on 174 reviews, and the average score is 4.78 out of 10. And the consensus maybe because the last 30 minutes, maybe. Or let me see if there's something I missed. Oh, yeah, maybe because the last 30 minutes. Anyway, the average score is 4.78 out of, oh, hey, look, it's Borat. Except kind of. Not really, not at all. Where did I put the remote? Oh, never mind. Where's the remote down here? Anyway, the last 30 minutes of Click is genuine cinema, well acted and well told. It's honestly too good for it. Agree. Like, genuine. It's just peak. But don't take my word for it. Take nobody, because nobody's here. But anyway. Alright, but... Alright, reception, though. Back to Click. Or back to the reception. Oh. But honestly, Click overall has a fun concept, memorable performance by Christopher Walken. And yes, the last 30 minutes is chef's kiss. Yep. Anyway. The consensus reads... The latest Adam Sandler vehicle borrows shamelessly from It's a Wonderful Life and Back to the Future, and fails to produce the necessary laughs that would give such imitation. Metacritic gave it a score of 45 out of 100, based on 35 reviews, which indicates mixed or average reviews. Audiences polled by CinemaScore gave the film an average grade of B+ on an A+ to F scale. Fuck you, Rotten Tomatoes. Click is funny. Agree. Fuck you, Metacritic. Fuck everyone. Thank you for asking. At Wonder After Dark, we don't like anyone. Anyway. Hell, I don't even like myself. But anyway. Peter Bradshaw opined Click was an improvement over the previous Sandler flick, Mr. Deeds. It has some moments of good-natured sweetness, and Adam Sandler is improving as a comic performer, though he is still conceited and that name, or that word that I can't. You should love yourself now. Okay. Mr. Deeds was funny, what the fuck. Yeah, I agree, but we'll save that for when we cover Mr. Deeds. Anyway, the film was criticized for its gross-out humor and unlikable protagonist. Entertainment Weekly critic, let me try that again. Entertainment Weekly critic Lisa Schwarzbaum wrote, Click failed at being a It's a Wonderful Life clone because Michael earns none of George Bailey's mature wisdom, honestly. Ah, what was that for, you asshole? I'm just joking. I'm just kidding. Anyway, Mr. Deeds quote, yep. Anyway. When it came to positive reviews, Newsweek claimed Click was predictable as a moral story, but unusually dark, occasionally touching, and pretty funny for a Sandler comedy. Empire's Sam Toy enjoyed the film for its smart and genuinely moving ideas, Beckinsale's performance, and a strong third act, although dismissed the script for being overstuffed, the first half of the film for Sandler being too restrained in his everyman role, and actors such as Coolidge, Hasselhoff, and Walken for being put in very small roles. Yeah. Just yeah. Alright. And finally, Click was released on DVD, Blu-ray, and the Nostalgia Critic admitted that the film is worth it for the third act. Ooh, look, the one positive thing Nostalgia Critic has said that I can think of. I know he's been positive more often than that, but I can't think of much positivity. Anyway, Click was then released on DVD, Blu-ray, and UMD video for PSP on October 10th, 2006 by Sony Pictures. He said Return to Oz is an underrated classic. Oh, well, because I already I already covered, which we both agree. Yep. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Alright, but Click was then released on DVD, Blu-ray, and UMD video for PSP on October 10th, 2006 by Sony Pictures Home Entertainment. It was the first dual-layer Blu-ray disc released by Sony. That's actually what it says here. Why Jesse is right. Episode 1. Fuck you, but yes. Anyway. And that's pretty much it. There's not been any subsequent releases of Click. Pretty much all that was put out was the initial DVD, Blu-ray, and UMD. And even then, the DVD and the Blu-ray have not changed since the initial release. Can you provide context to dual-layer discs? Okay. So, I'll just grab two random discs here. Okay, so basically, a dual-layer, I know this is the example of all time, but a dual-layer DVD, basically there's two layers. At a certain point, I'm trying to simplify it to the best of my ability. At a certain point during playback, the disc will reach the end of a layer, and it will transition to the next layer. Now, on DVD, on a dual layer, search for Santa Claus Master Race. Anyway, now on a dual layer DVD, when a disc reaches the end of a layer, you will notice there is a very quick pause before the movie or the show resumes. Now, usually the people making the discs ensure that this layer transition happens over a quiet change in scenery, rather than a quick action scene. But the disc will pause briefly during a layer transition, because the player and the laser that reads the disc are moving from the first layer of the disc to the next. Want to find out about the search for Santa Claus? Find out this December. Yep. As for a dual layer Blu-ray, dumb pause. Nope, it's not dumb. Technologically, it is necessary because DVD, you can't really have a seamless video. So the layer transition, the pause between, technically speaking, is necessary. Now, what about a dual layer smart pause? Yes. Now, what about a dual layer Blu-ray? Now, Blu-ray works very similarly. However, unlike DVD, where you can notice the layer transition, Blu-ray, you can't. So, with a Blu-ray disc, yes, it will transition from one layer of the dual layer disc to the next, but unlike DVD, you won't really notice a pause or transition to the next layer. It's much more seamless. Even if you're actively hunting for it, you won't really notice it. And this applies to both standard Blu-ray and 4K Ultra HD. Is Wolverine gay in the new movie? Okay, serious answer, no. Joke answer, that is also a serious answer. They are not gay in this movie, but oh my god, I think this might actually be the gayest movie I have seen all year. I am not even kidding. Like, seriously. They themselves are not fucking gay in this movie, but oh my god, what do they not get into that isn't gay? Like, these idiots are, like, oiled up, tied up, on top of each other, like, 24/7. They are fighting each other in the back of a Honda Odyssey. There's a coexist sticker on the dual layer, I mean. But still. But yeah, glad you appreciate the clarification. But yeah, the gayest movie I've ever seen, and it's not even gay, but find out some other time. But yeah. The more you know, .gif. But yeah. Okay. But Click. I do have a copy of Click. Let me go grab it. There we go. Alright. Jesus Christ, I thought that was Lee Mitch-Doob for a sec. I appreciate the clarification as much as you appreciate the 2006 film The Wild. Cunt, anyway. Yes, I do have a copy of Click, and it's the DVD. And if you are on TikTok as much as I am, then this cover is just pure brain rot. Anyway, special edition, because Sony was labeling everything as a special edition back then. Anyway, DVD, Click, Columbia Pictures, Revolution Studios. Same on the other side. The back. Bonus features include, it's not that bad of a cover. I never said it was bad. Not at all. I'm just saying if you're on TikTok as much as I have, and you've seen that guy that makes the ridiculous Click covers, then this cover is pure brain rot. But anyway. Bonus features include deleted scenes, fine cooking featurette, additional fat suit footage, make me old and fat featurette, behind the scenes of the makeup effects, FX of Click, a look at the special effects, and much more. Special edition contains 3 deleted scenes and a commentary track and nothing else. Oh my god. Cinematic Universe Edition. This movie doesn't even take place in the MCU, by the way. Anyway. And much more. Pretty much the same underneath, so no need to compare. Anyway, there's the disc with the nice artwork of the remote, back when life was good. Anyway. The DVD for 8 Crazy Nights is a 2-disc DVD that should have been a 1-disc DVD. Yeah, agree. I should know. I own it. Anyway, speaking of DVDs, other great movies on DVD. Big Daddy, Bewitched, 50 First Dates, and Anger Management. And then The Pink Panther, The Benchwarmers, The Legend of Zorro, and Fun with Dick and Jane. There's not enough content on the second disc. Legit. Like, whoever was handling the DVD content for 8 Crazy Nights, you're stupid. Big Daddy was a funny movie. Agree, but stay tuned. Remote or something. I love Pink Panther 2006. I've never seen it. Thank you for purchasing this DVD. As a gift, Sony Pictures Home Entertainment would like to treat you to $3 towards your next purchase of one of the following Sony Pictures Home Entertainment DVD titles listed below. Simply present this entire certificate at a participating retailer listed on the back. What's it say? You should cover that sometime. It's legit hilarious. Look up where to watch Pink Panther 2006. Okay, 1 second while I put everything back in the case. Because I did just kind of drop everything here. Okay. So, Click. I can't spend too much time on Click because we started a little late and it's already getting a little late, but I'll keep it brief. Brief but descriptive. I think Click is a really good movie. Would I call it my favorite of Adam Sandler's movies? No, far from it. But I do really like it quite a bit, honestly. And again, those last 30 minutes, perfection. In fact, honestly, you could, is honestly, I'm gonna seem crazy, but I have to give it a 9. Honestly, same. Like, I honestly, even though I just literally said that it's not my favorite of the Sandlers, I still think it's probably my favorite. Or probably, let me rephrase that because I just had dementia. I'll probably give, even though I need to go to bed soon. Anyway, even though it's not my, yeah, I know it's a Sandler film. Waiting for the rest of that. Alright, what does it say? Anyway, where can you watch Pink Panther 2006? I'm about to search. Okay, that was easier than I thought. It's available on Max. And luckily, luckily my mom pays for Max, so yay, I have access to it. I can't guarantee that it'll be the next movie we cover, but I will cover it eventually. In fact, there's a certain double feature we'll be doing tomorrow. Stay tuned. You'll love it. I don't expect for it to be the next movie you watch, but I expect you to watch it sometime. I will watch it sometime. Again, tomorrow is going to be a double feature, though this time it'll be a double feature of 2 movies in the same franchise that actually belong together. And no, it's not John Wick 2 and 3, even though it would be really convenient. Sorry, just putting some shit on. You'll love Steve Martin being Steve Martin. I always love Steve Martin, so that's just a given. Oh god, my ass hurts. Steve Martin. Sipping a martini. Okay. But yeah, what was I say? He was genuinely great as Inspector Colasso. I think that's how you say that. I think that's how you say that. Closo. Okay. I love how me not knowing how to pronounce very basic words is becoming a running theme on this show. Delightful. Really delightful. Oh, by the way, the election is coming up and I'm Cluso. Okay. Oh, by the way, the election's coming up and I'm terrified. Here's a gorilla. Donald Trump for the win. Okay, no. That okay no was saving you from me waking up everybody in the house. Kamala Harris for the win. Honestly, anybody other than Trump. Literally anybody. Vote Biden to rejoin. Normally, I would say yes to that, but Biden literally looked like he was on the verge of death last time we saw him, so I think it's time we let Biden rest. Okay, but anyway, but Click. Click is a great movie. I give it a 9, honestly. Biden was okay 4 years. Everything changed when the Trump nation attacked. Seriously, notice that ever since that first debate with Trump, he just kind of lost his energy. I don't even have a joke for that. Just, yeah. Anyway. What does it say? Only the Obamatar master of the debates can stop him. Yep. But when the world needed it most, his term ended. God, my ass hurts. Alright, I think we're about done for tonight. But before we go, who wants to hear good news, bad news? I repeat, we're about done for tonight. So who wants to hear good news? Oh, 7 years have passed, and me and Jesse have discovered a new candidate, a Munkit woman named Kamala. Yep. Okay. Anyway, we're almost done for tonight. But before we go, who wants to hear good news, bad news? Good news, bad news, everyone. And although her debating skills are great, she has a lot to learn before she can act more wise. Kamala, I swear we're not racist. Anyway, before I sign off for tonight, who wants to hear good news, bad news? But I believe Kamala can save America. Yep. I can only make the "I promise we're not" joke so many times. Kamala, the last debater. Yep. Quiet, Bobby. We're trying to watch the masturbators. Anyway. Alright. I don't know what else to say, so I think I'm going to wrap this episode up after this next good cop, bad cop. Yep. Anyway, it's time for good news, bad news. Good news. A sequel to Alien Romulus. Oh, masturbators. Yeah. Anyway. First, the good news. A sequel to... Masturbate. Anyway. First, the good news. A sequel to Alien Romulus is in the works. Kaylee Spaney and David Johnson are expected to return. I have yet to see Alien Romulus, but I've heard great things about it. So that's very promising. And now the bad news. And by bad... Alien Romulus Big L. How so? I haven't seen it, so... Also, I said a sequel is in... Anyway, now the bad news. And by no Sigourney Weaver, no Sylve like... Well, fair. Alright, now the bad news. And by bad news, I mean the news that makes you feel like you got beaten to death in the back of a Honda Odyssey. Disney is set to announce a major AI-powered initiative that will transform its creative output. The initiative is said to involve hundreds of people at the company and will primarily focus on post-production and visual effects. Do I even touch that one? I have crippling depression. That's a fitting fucking response. But anyway, do I even touch the fact that, yeah, do I even touch that, or do I just let it speak for itself? Because I feel like that speaks for itself quite nicely. Touch it now. Okay, normally I would give some, like, jokey, albeit rude response to something like that. But no, I don't have it in me. Right now, I'm just going to be honest. Disney, AI is a tool. And AI can be used to assist. But it should never, ever, ever be used to create. You know why? Because AI cannot create. It only copies. That's a stone, Luigi. You didn't make it. So I speak for everyone at the Walt Disney Company when I say, don't fucking do this. But of course I'm going to say that, they're going to do it, and I'll have to figure out how to support the actual humans at the company without having to give their evil overlords money. I will kick your ass, Disney. Yep, you just said what I wanted to say. I feel like the next time you hear from me, I am going to be chain smoking at a public park. Yeah, honestly, I don't even have a joke for that. Just... But will you elaborate further on why you want to chain smoke at a public park because of Disney? No, because I've said enough. But for now, that's all the time we have for tonight. But always remember, eat your cereal, go to bed, to be continued. God made you special and he loves you very much. If you do drugs, you go to hell before you die. Good night, and always remember Sylve is gay. Yep. Have a day.